So we're at Toyota here, down on Mitapap in Korat, and they have what looks like a humongous showroom over here. So while we're getting the car serviced, we're going to stroll over here and take a gander. I want to look at a little Hilux Champ, but if RAV4 has made its way to Thailand, maybe we'll look at one of those too. Let's see. Yeah, so this is a Champ. This one obviously a manual and comes with the upgrade for a screen up here. Looks like it's got AC. Still fairly bare though, but looks to have plenty of room. And this one comes with this cage on the back, which I think is pretty cool. But they have a ton of packages that you can add to these, and one comes with a big shell that goes over the back, and then it's got a tent on top of it with like a ladder set up and everything, so you can climb up and camp out. They've got the window rolled down, so I don't see a price sticker on this one. Pretty cool though. So sitting in it, you would expect it to feel kind of cramped because you can't really throw the seats back. And they may adjust forward and back a little bit, but you're pretty much like right against the walls of the cab. But I'm 5'8"-ish, and it feels pretty roomy in here to me. You and one passenger.
It's 500 something.
No.
Why cheaper?
So only 500,000 for this one, which is odd because it comes with the upgraded screen. And then it's also got the cage on the back too. So that's odd to me because it's cheaper. Maybe I wonder if it's cheaper because it's a manual. Would it be the other way around? I don't know. I mean, she says that's all. Plenty of room. So this is the other model, coming in at 604,000 baht. But I think it's slightly larger. Okay. I think I'm getting in their way. We'll stroll around and check something else out. Sales lady found us from when she bought the Fortuner, so she's gonna stroll us around the lot a bit, I think. So she says there's one on the lot that's Hassan baht, 500,000. So probably slightly different than the ones that were on display in the building. But let's take a stroll. So Hassan เป็น basic นะครับไม่มี touch screen ไม่รู้จักไม่มี upgrade นะ
อันนี้ก็สวยเขาทำว่าอันนี้เป็นเชือกสั้นสั้นแกโต้อันนี้มันจะแต่งมาจากโรงงานนี้อันนี้ก็สวยอันนี้มีราคาไหมคะโอ้โหแต่งมาให้แล้วเนี่ย690,000 ค่ะดาว 25% ภาษีบินจัด0% เลยค่ะ0% เลยโอ้โห0% เลย
ได้วันนี้โอเค
อันนี้เกียร์อะไรอันนี้เกียร์ออโต้
ใช่
แต่งให้ข้างหน้าแบบอันนี้มันแต่งมาจากโรงงานเลยแต่ถ้าแบบเป็นธรรมดาก็ออโต้เหมือนกันอันนี้ข้างมีช่วงยาวนะ
So 577 on this one. This one's also automatic, but I don't see like the entertainment center. Actually, I can't tell if that one has a screen or not. It does not. It's empty. This one's a manual 554. I think these are cool little trucks though, and the customization that you get with them is, I don't know, I think it's awesome.
เป็นยูทูบเบอร์
เหรอไม่อยากให้ถ่ายออกไปด้วยอย่างเลยอ่ะหนูได้
ยูทูบเบอร์
Oh.
เซลล์
ใช่ครับ number one
ใช่
number one salesperson
มาหาเซลล์หนิงนะคะ
meet the pop
ค่ะอันนี้ค่ะ
we'll take this one, that one of everything is what my wife
อัน
said.
นั้นก็ช่วงยาวสีเทาเนาะสีเทาใหม่
There's one down there too,
สวยไหมคะชอบไหม
like a dark gray.
อยากดูสีนั้นไหมคะสีใหม่
สีใหม่
เอาสีเอาขนาดนี้นะ
มันเป็นแบบว่า
ก็คล้ายๆ
ยา
กัน
ริสอันนี้อะไรอ่ะ
อันนี้ยาริสคอร์สค่ะ
อันนี้เป็นอะไร
อันนี้
ไฟฟ้า
จะเป็นรุ่นน่าเป็นขาวหลังคาดำตัวท็อป
หรอ
911พี่
โอ้ยท็อปอีกแล้วไม่อยากซื้อ
ท็
ท็
อ
อ
ป
ป
อีก
แล้ว
แล้วจ้า
รักษายาก
ติดกาว
ระวังจริง
มีสนุกมีบันไดไฟฟ้า
Oh, it's a Yaris Cross.
อันนี้ให้บิดอะ
มี Corolla Cross ด้วยใช่ไหมไม่มี
โคโรล่าคอร์สเดี๋ยวดูพันดูโคโรล่าคอร์สจะอยู่บน
Corolla ใหญ่กว่านิดหน่อยใช่ไหม
ใหญ่กว่านิดหน่อย
ครับ
อันนั้น1,800อันนี้1,500อันนี้ 1.5
So the Yaris Cross is the smaller of the two variants. Kind of like the Yaris, like the car, but the but the Corolla Cross is slightly larger. I think they have one over here. And then I guess the next step up would be here in Thailand, at least. I guess would be the Fortuner, like we already have. Like this is very obviously a Fortuner. เอาอีกไหม
เอาอยู่ไหม
ฮะ
ไม่เอาอันนี้ก็สวยนะสีอาร์เนี่ยเอาราคาดำเนี่ย
2 million baht. Yeah. So that's that is a brand new. Yeah, can you see that? 2 million baht. So this is a brand new Fortuner. I don't think it's a GR4. I think it's a Legender. Oh no, it's a GR. So it's a GR. That's why.
85,000
Min GR Sport.
85,000พี่ใช่
ทีอาร์สปอร์ตก็ตัวท็อปเหรอ
GR Sport top. นี่ Legender
เนี่ย
under.
ถูกช่วงล่างอันเนี้ยมาให้
ลีเจนเดอร์ยังไม่ท็อปอีกเหรอ
ท็อป
ของพี่ท็อป
แต่ว่า GR Sport มี torque
อันนี้สุดที่ถึงอันดับหนึ่ง
ใช่
นับวัน
ใช่แล้วก็ interior มีสีแดงเยอะ มี
จะมี
accent.
คำว่า GR Sport
It's got GR badging all over it.
แต่
And
ของ
there's
พี่อันดับ
also
สอง
additional torque. And there's also มีอะไรอีก
มีเยอะ
อ่า
เขาก็ถามอย่าง
horsepower มากกว่านิดหน่อย
ล้อแรงมากกว่าใช่ไหม
เครื่องเท่ากันนะคะ2,800
เท่ากัน
เออ
2,800
200 something ใช่ไหม
ใช่
200
แต่ว่ามันจะต่างกับช่วงล่าง
แต่ว่า Legender เล็กกว่านิดหน่อย
เล็กกว่า
เล็กนิดหน่อย
85,000
Obviously, you're not a golfer.
อันดับสอง
อันดับ 2 อันนี้มันแบบว่ามันเป็น GR หมดเลยไง
ถูก
อันนี้ก็ GR
แต่งหน้า
แล้วก็ GR เออ
แต่ว่า
GR มี GR ทุก
มันหล่
ที
อนะ
พี่ลองดูด้านหลังสวย
หรอ
ด้านหลังเราสวยกว่า
ที่ไหนนะ
เสียงแต่ว่ารถของพี่เป็นสีดำ
เออ
ใช่ไหม
อันนี้มันอันนี้มันเหมือนฟอร์ดนะ
แม่ง
So you can see the branding there on the headrests. It's also on the wheel, I think, but I can't really tell because of the reflection. And I got my sunglasses on. Yeah, it's down there on the bottom of the wheel.
อย่าโดนแบบนี้ดิ
ทราโวตัวใหม่
So a little bit better torque, a little bit extra horsepower, and lots of cool branding. And that's what makes it a GR Sport. So it is slightly more expensive.
All New Travel
Overland. Oh, travel.
อันนี้945,000รุ่นนี้ขายดี
Pre-runner.
เขาแต่งแบบนี้มาให้
900,000
อันนี้เหมือนกัน Tacoma, like we had in Colorado.
เหมือนกันที่เรามีอยู่อเมริกาโคม่านะเขาเรียกแบบที่อเมริกา
So I think the Hilux, this is a pre-runner, which does pre-runner just mean it's a two-wheel drive, I think? I had a pre-runner Tacoma when we lived in Colorado, and I quickly learned that, oh, that's a cool sidestep there, but I quickly learned that having a rear-wheel drive pickup in Colorado winter wasn't wasn't the best.
แล้วเรื่องนี้ไม่ให้ขับนะที่ไปไหนก็
They look really sleek these days,
เรา
though.
ลืมไปแล้วขับรถยังไงทำไม่ได้นะเกียร์ตรงแขน
So this is a new color for the Champs. These are pretty big, actually. Like the ass end of this one is humongous. That's a big old boo-hunkus. And this one is pushing 600,000. But let's see. So no entertainment system yet. Maybe that's like something they do right before you, while they're freshening it up for you once you buy it. I don't know. Automatic. Again, really bare bones on the inside. These are cool though. And then you can also get it with absolutely nothing on the back for $577. Choose your own adventure.
ไม่เคยนี่เป็นกล้าใช้กลัวรถพังมีรักษารถไอ้เหี้ยต้องเรียกไปพาหลอกนิดหน่อยขี่เข้าป่าเขาไม่ได้รถเสียงดังกิ๊กกิ๊กกิ๊กยากเกี่ยว
So there's a Corolla Cross here. I don't think this is, I think it's this one over here.
ไอ้นี่
เปิดชมได้เลยค่ะนั่งได้เลยค่ะ
อันนี้อ่ะดูราคาถูก
And any Corolla Cross.
เพอร์ละคอร์ดอันนี้พรีเมียมลักซ์รี่
Oh, so this is a Corolla
จะร้าน
Cross.
2,114,000
Oh, tiny GR Sport too.
อันนู้นนะคะ
Oh, okay.
คันนู้น GR
อ๋อครับ
อันนี้พรีเมียมลักซ์รี่
Oh, any Corolla Crossด้วย Oh, okay.
โคราชคอร์ส
ไอ้ข้างนอกมันถูกกว่า
Oh, so that's a normal one, and then GR Sport again over here. And then we'll take a gander at the inside.
อันนี้ผมว่าแข็ง
Oh. สวย
สวยเซ่
Ah, okay. So huge screen, GR everywhere. And so this one would be like spec'd out up against the other one. Let's see what's on the sticker though. 1.2 million. Oh, and let's see what the legroom looks. Oh boy, howdy. Yeah. So I don't know how far up that seat is. It looks like there's still plenty of room up there. Again, I'm a 5'8" dude, 170 something on a heavy day, and I got plenty of room, plenty of headspace, a fair amount of storage back here, and it looks like this is a, what do you call that? Do you call that a moonroof? I don't know what you call that, but it goes all the way back. Pretty cool for 1.2 mil. The controls look just about exactly like we have in our Fortuner. At least they're on the wheel. That's what I mean. Yeah, nice. Nice rides.
อะไรมาเซลล์
เอาทุกรุ่นมาเซลล์แล้วกันลูกค้าจะขาย
โคโรล่า
I don't see a price on the regular one. I was going to compare the GR to the Helena. Oh boy. Here we go.
นั่นหัวจะชน ถ้าเป็นยาริสอาจจะ
ใช่
แต่ว่ามันปรับลงได้นี่
ได้
ใช่ไหม
ตรงนี้
So I did have to put the seat back just a bit.
เนี่ยมันปรับลงสุดอย่างเงี้ยค่ะ
มันเท่ดีเนาะ
Chop man.
ชอบค่ะ
ซื้อไปเทควัน
Sir, อะไรวันนี้ ตรงนี้
อืม
อ่า Look at this. This opens all the way back.
ใช่ อันนี้เป็นซันรูฟ
ใช่แต่ว่าเขาถอดไฟอะค่ะมันก็เลยเปิดอะไรบ่ได้เลย
เออ
ตอนเนี้ยปรับบอกไม่ได้ปรับอะไร
So we can't start it and then roll the roof
take the
back.
battery out
Took the battery out, yeah. Or just disconnected it rather.
ดูซิเป็นร้านเลยเหรอ เธอ
Lansong.
เออ อันเก่าก็ยังเหลือเป็นร้านนะมั้งนั่นน่ะ
ถึงหรือ
เหลือ2 ปี
ดาวต้องเยอะ
เด็ก2 ปี
ไม่ถึงล้าน
ไม่ถึง6 รอ
ดอกเบี้ยลด 50%
I don't know what
Naman dyan
all
mo
this
din
would be.
ต้องมาโปะ
หมดไง
หรอเราต้องมาปิดที่บริษัทใช่
ที่
ไห
โต
ม
โยต้าดิสนีย์
Charging.
ถ้าจะไปก็เดี๋ยว
อืม
โลเคชั่นโตโยต้าดิสนีย์ให้ก็ติดให้เลย
But that's a nice size screen right there.
อันนั้นเลยใช่ไหมก็สวยนะ
And I've seen in some of the newer models where you actually control everything from the touchscreen, where you don't have physical hard buttons down here, but it looks like you still do, at least in these models.
ไม่ส่งระบบมา
มันก็ไม่แพง
ดีแล้ว
มั
มัน น
ไม่
ไม่
มี
มีช่วงล่าง
มันไม่มีระบบเดียว
มันทำระบบถ้าระบบเดี๋ยวมันจะถูกกว่านี้
We better hurry up with the servicing before my wife decides to buy another car. Then I'll be broke. Let me hop over here and see what the driver's side feels like. But I don't think we need a second SUV. I think we need something more like utility-wise around the house, like a Champ. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to let this seat back. Maybe, oh, it won't let back. This one's because the driver's seat's electric, but there's no battery, so I can't let it back. It's actually not terrible. I'm checking out my legs. What's wrong with you guys? Looks like wireless charging in here like we have, so that'd be a space for your phone right there. If your phone fits on that, right? So some of you that have them gigantic phablets in your pocket, actually I guess it is pretty wide because it only needs to make contact with the rubber portion here to charge. So yeah, I know some of y'all break out them Android tablets to talk on though. I've got a OnePlus 13 and that's about as big of a phone as I want. Oh, she's sticker checking. Better get out of here. Here she comes. Oh no, here she comes.
I need one.
Elena,
I need one.
you need one? You need oneอะไร SUV มีแล้ว
Smaller.
You need a smaller SUV.
Car better. Bye bye.
I will add her contact info and stuff if I can. I'll make sure that's cool with her in the bottom of the video. But this is, I just got shocked. But this is the Toyota on Mitapop here in Korat. So you can tell how whatever kind of variant you want to get, where they just slap the bed on top of it. Pretty cool though. And this one does have the touch screen.
อันนี้เมนูนะลุง
Yeah, manual.
Yeah. They have auto too.
Me touch screen ด้วย
ฮะ
The entertainment.
หนูหนิงมันมีกล้องนะ
กล้องบันทึกเหรอ
เนี่ยไอ้หน้าจออะ
ไม่มีกล้องมุมเลยจ้ะ
อ๋อ
ไม่มีแบ็กอัพแคมรานะ
อ๋อไม่เป็นไร
อ๋อเหรอ แต่ว่ามีแต่
จะพูดภาษาอังกฤษเพิ่มเลยนะ
ไม่เป็นไร
more option เนี่ย
ไม่เป็นไร มีภรรยา มาอายุ
มันจะให้พี่เป็นตัวให้ข้างหลังออกมา
So there's no backup camera. I said, that's okay, I've got a wife.
เนี่ยไซส์อย่างเงี้ยพอดี
All right, I think we're gonna get out of her hair pretty soon. That's cool. She was at work today, so she could actually take us around. But I think she's the one that kind of coordinates. And maybe it works that way every time they sell you a car. Like the sales rep you get will actually be the one that contacts you to let you know, hey, your scheduled maintenance is coming up or whatever.
เขานี่ไอตัวแบบ
All right, we'll head back over to Service Land here in a bit. I don't know how much longer they'll be, but see you in a bit. This thing is squeaky clean, looking good. We got to make an appointment to come back and get this dent fixed. But one thing we did have them check, and I think they just reset some of the camera system, was this backup camera, because it's kind of intermittent and it works when it wants to. And other times it doesn't. So let's see. Huh? Hello?
Nothing, just check.
Yeah.
You go to forward a little bit and back up.
Okay.
Okay. ปกติ
It's fine now. It's when it gets a fresh start every day is when it doesn't work.
They already reset. Yeah.
Okay.
Them. เดี๋ยวถ้าเผื่อมีปัญหา
All right. I think Chick's running inside to, I think she already paid, but she's going to make a separate appointment. We've got a little dent on the left side that we've got to get fixed. And I think what happened was we left it parked on base one time for an extended period. I'd say a good couple of weeks or maybe a month or longer. This is when we were still living in Okinawa before we moved this summer. And I think someone was weed eating or cutting the grass over on the camp. And when they cut the grass, it's not a string trimmer and it's not a lawnmower like we would have in the States. It's either a two-wheeled push mower with a swinging, rotating machete on the front of it, a very violent contraption, or it's like a string trimmer but with a blade attachment on the end of it. And they absolutely scalped the earth here. When I'm just kind of complaining right now, but you know, not getting weird about it, but like they scalped the grass when they cut it here, probably because it grows so fast. But it drives me wild that, you know, when they cut the grass like that, they get right down on it and it throws stuff everywhere. It's very hard to come across a lush green thick lawn like we would have in the States. If we get a bigger house, I think I will aim for that, to have a nice good like 1.5 to 2 inches of just plush, lush green grass to walk out on every day barefooted. But we don't have any yard right now, and the grass that grows on base is really just weeds that grows out in front of those long strips of base housing. But yeah, turn this AC on, man. It is cooking in here. So for a long time, this thing's had a real intermittent. Usually it's on a fresh start. When we first start the car for the day, the reverse camera wouldn't work, and then we would drive and go somewhere, eat lunch or whatever, and we'd come back to the car and start it up, and it would work just fine. And just off and on, off and on. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. It's like I'm back working on the Prowler again, and you know, air crew comes back and the pilot or one of the air crew were like, hey man, we had this issue up there with the oil pressure or the, you know, this, that, or the other. And then you try to, you know, aircraft maintenance is probably the same everywhere, but you go and try to, as a troubleshooter, the first thing you want to do is duplicate the discrepancy, and then you wouldn't be able to do it. So it's like if we pulled this thing in here earlier and I said, hey man, this backup camera just ain't working, when I put it in reverse, it would have worked 100 out of 100 times. And then we'll go right down the road to Home Pro or something, and then it won't work when we come out. But at any rate, it's been reset. And I'll ask Wifey what she just paid for the service, but every 6 months we bring it in, and oil change, tire rotation. I would guess they top off all the fluids and then they wash it, and it's squeaky clean right now. The tires are all shining. She's glistening. Yeah, I guess that wraps up our trip to Toyota today, and it's we got here at probably just before 1ish, and it's pushing 4 o'clock right now. So I don't know what else is on the agenda. We'll see what Wifey wants to do, but I don't think we have anything planned. We had a good stroll around the lot, looked at some cool vehicles. Yeah, and they got the car all serviced and cleaned up, and they reset the whole entertainment system backup camera, the whole nine. So we'll see if that problem comes back. Last time she asked about it, someone told her, yeah, just turn the car off and turn it back on. Like it's help desk 101, you know, like, is your computer plugged in, sir? You know, that kind of thing. But yeah, I digress. So Wifey's gonna make an appointment, bring this thing back, and get the little door ding fixed, and we'll get another ding on the other door once we get that one fixed. But yeah, just waiting on Wifey, and then we'll ease out of here, and we'll check back in with you here in a bit, maybe, or I might just close this one out depending on what comes next. Might see in a second, might not.
Front and back.
Got quality assurance over here checking my parking job, but came out of there for 2,500 baht. 2,600. So we think about 80-ish bucks. Somewhere in the vicinity of like 80 bucks American. So 80 USD for an oil change, tire rotation, topping off all the fluids. They did some troubleshooting and reset the backup camera, like the whole middle entertainment console kind of thing, and they washed it, and it looks amazing. Yeah, wheels look good. But this little ding over here, I guess we've got to wait on the insurance people to, I don't even know if you can see it on camera. Probably not. But there's like a ding right there, and it's driving me nuts. But I don't want it to get worse and then start eating the door away. What'd you say, dear? Get a new car? Because of one dent? Makes sense. Anyway, I think this one's a wrap, and in case anything interesting happens later. And I don't know if it will. Alana?
Get a small car for me.
Get a small car for you? What, the Corolla Cross? Yes, I'd like to have like a pretty vehicle for road trips and stuff, comfort, you know, that kind of whole thing. And then one for a little more utility. Champ. The Champ is for utility. But baby wants a smaller SUV just for herself. But okay, well, anyway, get out of y'all's hair, and see y'all next time.
Yeah, that dear. Daddy agree.